You are now tuned into Blueprint Radio.
The nostalgia party happened,
which is crazy
weekend.
because I didn't even realize it was still popping off like that. Like
It
I
wasn't.
had been going to that
years ago, but pre-COVID,
dog.
right? So it hadn't really happened since COVID, and this was supposed to be a one night event. It looked fire. I'm cheesed that we didn't get there.
That's a fact.
It looked really good. It looked like everybody was in the building.
That's my spot, Revival, right?
Yeah.
That's my spot.
It's hard still. And,
I like a Revival.
But, Drake, was one of the special guests. Also, Mario was there, too. But,
Crazy.
Drake had a speech in regards to fake friends. And, I think you can take it in multiple ways. Obviously, based on the industry against this guy, people, Drake sympathizers, fans, friends can obviously understand where he's coming from with this, right?
I totally get it. The only gripe I had with it, he adopted an accent. Drake never spoke like that before. He never spoke in that cadence before, B.
You don't think so?
Nah.
That didn't stand out to me.
Yeah, okay.
All right, I'll go back and listen to it.
Listen it back.
So what accent was it?
Yo, Toronto Mountain
It was
accent.
Toronto. Okay.
But it was like...
You know what? He turns it on and off,
He
though.
dialed it up a
he
little
turns
bit.
it on and off still.
He's like,
You're right. I caught it. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not, whatever.
You done know, fam. You done know.
Be you, whatever, that's you. But it just felt a little extra.
But again, so...
He felt home, so he was doing it.
That's what I feel like maybe in one of the few instances over the last 6 months, like he actually felt comfortable in the space. And he just kind of let it fly.
He said, yo, the man, them are my real friends.
Yeah.
Fake friends. Because I had to really research and really watch and see what he was saying. If he was really shooting his gun at people.
Yeah.
And right now, it's been a lot of... The internet is buzzing because they're saying it's backdoor to Jay-Z.
Well, listen. I think
Nicki.
It's calculated, bro.
Everything he does is calculated.
It's calculated.
It's
calculated.
The boy.
That's the way I'm taking it. I don't take anything at face value.
Yeah.
I think this might be like the calm before the storm. Now, this is fourth quarter right now we in,
So
right?
you think he'll...
Drizzy's birthday's coming. Like, I think it's about to get hot. And especially as you
You think he's shooting shots at Jigga Man?
Well, we saw the post. We saw the two.
No, but
story.
do you think he'll be ready verbally, like lyrically, to go?
Bro, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it because honestly, I don't think I gotta be careful about what I say.
Yeah, because you're a J fan,
a huge J fan. But I'm also, this is why you rock it with Blueprint Radio because I'm gonna call it as it is.
You think Jordan has old knees and that's why Iverson crossed him?
Well, we do want to see him take a couple preseason games first.
Yo, the last few...
You understand what I'm saying? My boy's active. My boy's an active All-NBA first teamer.
That's true.
Active.
Because he came back with the 4-5. He had to dust off the rust a little bit.
So it's like...
And that was only a year being off.
Yeah.
So you can only imagine. Jay has taken a long time. The last joint he did was spoken word.
Well, the last 3 tracks we've heard have pretty much been spoken word. So I don't know if he's ready for it. And that's I'm glad we're here right now because that was my real question to you is like, how does a beef between Jay and Drake go in 2024 or 2025?
I don't even know.
Like, how does that?
I don't know how
off
it
the
works.
Kenny beef where it was rap.
Yeah, I don't think they could rap each other.
It's back
because Jay's off that.
Yeah.
He's off that. He's not in it like that. Like if he was to pen a verse at Drake, it would feel like it's beneath him now.
But here's
like
the thing.
if I was to hear Jay-Z to come back just to address Drake,
but hear this though.
Wouldn't it feel like, yo, you're a bigger man than this?
But how many men? So I'm asking you this question then. How many men do you think in the industry right now could pull Jay from out the ivory tower?
Not too many.
But isn't Drizzy one of them?
He might. I only think maybe Nas.
No, I don't even think Nas. I think him and Nas are on 2 different trajectories. I think if Nas were to call him out right now, it's cool. Even with Drake, I think no one gets a full track. I think people will get subs, but he's not even making enough music to defend himself.
But
like,
I
feel like if Drake
him
wanted to cook and just like every second track just drop something, hit a sub with it, because again, Drake's also active online.
But Drake's been doing that though.
But
you've been throwing his little shots.
No, but if he wanted a concerted effort, because what's so funny about this coming out now, which was like, all right, Kenny might have been the boss, but he's not the final boss. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the moment that Super Bowl announcement came out, now the first thing that happened was Birdman and Nicki were just, yo, it's Rockefeller, it's Rock Nation and Jay-Z.
I know that opened a new door.
First,
right?
yeah, right.
A booby trap just
And
opened up.
it wasn't just like it was like media. It wasn't Joe Budden. It wasn't like some other. It was Nicki and Birdman.
Although Joe and them have been flaming the fire for a minute.
But that's their job,
Of course.
right? That's how you get it, right?
Of course. But would you really want to see Drake versus Jay?
I would love for as a hip hop person. I would love to, and the reason I'm saying because Jay has better bars, hands down. It's not even a debate. But over what we've seen, Drake makes the better music.
You think Drake makes better music?
In totality, like I'm talking about not hip hop music. I'm talking about music in totality that touches more masses.
I don't
than
know
a
if
Jay-Z
it's better.
does.
It might be more popular, but I don't know.
Popular.
I'll say popular. Okay. Better is
no,
a
but
hard
I'll say
word
better.
for me.
Listen, what's the last great Jay-Z music you've heard? Great Jay-Z music you've heard.
You're right, but I wouldn't say his music is better. I would say for
now
me,
because
better
he's
means
active.
substance.
Because he's active. But even Jay wasn't like.
I think you're jumping out the window. I think better to
No,
me.
I'm on the ledge. I'm on the ledge.
Better
I'm
to
on
me
the
means
ledge.
substance. Like, what could you learn?
No, I think
what could you pick
in
apart?
2024?
What double entendres? What double meanings?
Yeah. But here's the thing.
When I think of better, I think of quality.
Yeah, but your ear is tuned to listening to hip hop of the last 30 years. We're talking about if they were to pop out right now, and all the media pundits, aside from those that are tied to each camp, like you're talking about, because if it pops right now, anybody that's 16 to 55 is engaged in this beef.
Yes.
Everybody in that gate, right?
But
so
16 to about
who's the louder voice?
16 to 28 is not going to feel Jay.
But they're exactly.
So he
And
doesn't
I'll
have a
even-
chance.
So 16 to 30, let's say 16 to 30 is Drake. Let's say 30 to 40 is mixed bag, and then 40 to 55 is Jay.
No, I would say about
But who's more
35 to about 50 is Jay.
No, I'll give Drake up to 40. I'll give Drake up to 40.
You think they rather Drake than Jay?
I think
When it comes to hip hop, I'm not talking about pop star.
no, but okay. So
bigger star.
I'm looking at it the way the Kenny and Drake beef just went.
But we just saw
And
those
there
people
was
in that
hip-hop.
35.
Yeah.
That people in those 35, those are the guys that are repping for Kenny.
No,
Those are the Kenny guys.
I get it. But
That are like, yo,
but
he doesn't have a backpack on. Drake is soft, blah, blah, blah. He's not real essence of hip hop.
I look at the Kenny beef.
Those are the Dilla fans.
I look at Kenny beef a little different because I feel like a lot of people that it wasn't that they were Kenny fans, they just hated Drake. So it was either you were a Drake fan or you were just hated Drake. It wasn't that you were a Kenny fan to a certain degree because we know that he doesn't have the fan base that Drake has. So a lot of people jumped on
Nobody
Kenny's
does,
side
though. Nobody
because
does.
because they feel like Drake.
Oh man, everybody
Jake-
always loves David. They're not gonna like Goliath.
No, but I'm just saying. But
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Who's
but,
betting with Goliath?
But so now, to use your same argument, who's David and Goliath in the Jay-Z and Drake conversation?
Well, because Drake has been winning for so long,
He's Goliath over Jay-Z?
right now,
No. See, I can't agree with that.
right now, you're thinking Jay-Z in his prime. But a lot of
Never.
these people,
I'm
a
talking
lot
about
of these
Jay-Z
16,
that runs the industry, that has the most pull in the industry right now.
No,
outside of
most
being
pull?
outside,
behind closed doors.
well, that's what matters, and this is where I'm saying this is where the beef is going to be. The beef.
But you
hold on, hold
saw
on.
that the whole industry had to go against Drake. It took 20 men.
100%. 100%.
It only took one Nas.
100%. But who? But okay, let's play devil advocate.
Jay-Z has never been at the same high as Drake has been.
Hold on. Let's.
Dre's peak is higher than Drake's peak is higher than Jay-Z's peak.
See, I'm going to argue with you on a hip hop level, or are you talking about a pop level?
I'm talking on a pop level. It can never be a hip hop level.
I think it's close.
Drake's an entertainer.
I think it's close. I think it's close. I think it's different time eras. I think it's comparing the '90s of basketball to now of basketball.
You seen the thing on the internet which said Drake, Jay-Z, and people are gonna kill me for this. I know, I'm ready for it. Jay-Z was never the biggest artist in any point of his career.
No, he was.
There was always somebody selling more
You're saying
than
that
him.
wrong. He was never the biggest selling artist. He was the
Okay.
biggest artist. the most popular artist, the person that sold himself through for a decade and a half easily. But what the argument was is that he was never like Nelly sold more.
He was never the top.
Ja Rule sold more. Like other people, 50 sold more, but Jay kept his mystique.
So
and the mystique was more valuable than anything else.
Was Eminem bigger than Jay-Z at one point?
Well, on a pop level, yes.
But this is what we're talking about.
Absolutely.
We're saying
bigger or better?
Because we're looking. I said bigger.
Okay,
I never said better.
No, I'm asking because
I'm saying Drake is that pop level.
Bigger.
Yes.
Okay.
Your granny knows Drake.
In a hip hop
and she could listen to Drake's music.
In a hip hop beef, Drake. And I'm gonna say this fact.
Guys,
and I love
these
Drizzy.
little kids on the internet
Drizzy.
were making fun of Jay-Z because
I love Drizzy. Yeah, but the kids,
you know what I mean?
the kids can be dumb nowadays.
They don't appreciate
Trust me. But in a hip hop beef, shout out the boy, Drake could never be bigger than Jay-Z. In a hip hop beef, the guy that ran Rockefeller, the creator of Rockefeller music, the person that brought us Kanye West and Rihanna. Let's put that in place. So Jay-Z in this hip hop thing that we're in right now is Goliath. Is Goliath right now because he's the power behind. Like we can even say that there's arguments.
But when he sent shots at Drake, it didn't really affect Drake.
What shots?
When he called him Yakub to go back in his cave, like he sent shots.
No, but at the end, but Jay knows how to play the game. Jay has partially helped mold the game into
you're
it.
A Jay-Z fan?
No, I'm a Drake fan too. At the end, I'm the one that said that. Listen, I want to see Jay in a couple preseason games before this thing pops off. But
I don't want him to come back. I don't want him to be flabby and sick. No, I don't want to see him. I don't want to see him on Wizards. I don't.
Got it.
He's not there anymore.
But here's what I'm saying. But the Jay that we know isn't going to beef that way. And that's what I'm saying. He'll jump on the track. Hopefully we get an album. I think we both called it by the end of the year. So hopefully we get an album.
I'm reneging on that.
No, stand true. Stay the course, my guy.
I'm reneging on that take because I've seen how the year is going.
Got it.
It's summer. We didn't get one Jay-Z bar.
Yo, you're right.
Summer just passed,
You're right. He was a little more active last year than he was this year. Yeah.
But this is his time. This is Cook time. It's October. Yeah. We haven't heard nothing.
Yeah, you're right. I'm with you on it. But that's what I'm saying. If they do beef, and I'll end it on this. If they do beef, I feel like it's going to be a business thing. Again, it's going to be,
that's the part not
letting mans in certain rooms, blocking certain deals. But I think he's doing those things.
I think he's a little bigger than that.
Who?
Drake.
Bigger than what? Getting a deal blocked by somebody that Jay's had a 10-year relationship with?
Yeah.
Men that have money don't care about your money. You see what I'm saying? Like they'll do a favor over a deal. If you're up.
I don't know.
It's about the relationships, bro. It's relationship building, always and forever.
We're gonna see.
If my guy says, "Listen, don't do that. I don't rock with him. Not a good thing. Do me this favor. I got you on the back. Don't worry. Say less." That is the business world, bro.
I don't know. We're gonna see. I just think I'm not feeling this beef at all. Like,
no, I don't want to see it because I don't think it's going to be a good beef.
You posting pictures of Solange smoking a cigarette. You like save it.
No, I like it. Listen, for entertainment wise,
if you're gonna say something, just say it.
It's so cryptic. It's so cryptic that like it makes you wonder, like why now?
We know why. Because he's not getting the support that he believes he should have been getting.
Or he felt that this full attack was designed and created by a certain company, a certain person. Because I was going to say this, and sorry, and I forgot to say it, was maybe he got intel that like everybody, all these forces that Voltron tried to form to take out Drake, like that was mobilized.
Well, what would be the threat?
That was immobilized.
What's the threat for Jay-Z though?
I don't know if it's a threat.
So why is like,
maybe
because he's not rapping right now.
Maybe it could be.
So why does he care what's happening?
But he runs rappers
game?
Though. He runs rappers though.
But what is the rappers? Okay, but none of his rappers that he's running, because there's no young boys that he's really pushing behind. It's all older rappers.
But he is the biggest female artist in the game right now.
Who's that?
Meg. Right?
You are now tuned into Blueprint Radio.